Welcome back to Dust and Elysian Tale.
Hi.
Now we have the ultimate weapon in the game. That's one of, let's see, we have, we only have the weapon, we have the weapon, with the best weapon, and we also have the best rings, according to me anyway. And we still need to find the armor and the neck. But the armor and the neck will be the last things we get before we finish the game, because that is going to take the longest.
Can I just mention something here, real quick?
Yeah, sure. If you absolutely have to.
Yeah, that didn't really look like a rock slide.
No, it really doesn't.
It looked like more like the mountain was puking rock.
Yeah, or someone is sprinkling pebbles on you.
Yeah.
By the way, guys, I have been trying to include the minimap up to the right for every secret that I find, just to try to give you guys some kind of orientation of where I am. But of course, I have been. We did change up our editing style in the middle of this commentary, as you guys maybe have seen, noticed, yeah, as you guys maybe have noticed. So, of course, that means you're not seeing every single thing in this game, because there are a couple of things that I have been cutting out, because the times we just, you know, sit around and don't talk, it's not very interesting to listen to. So yeah, but you are seeing most of the stuff, and honestly, the things I'm not showing off is really easy to find, and even if I don't show it off, finding all of the treasures and the chests and all that in this game is not difficult. Like, the areas you enter, they are fairly small, and always keep an eye on Fidget and the minimap. They will tell you where stuff is hidden.
And now the only guy that kind of watch the Dust Let's Play is disliking this video and calling us noobs for not showing everything.
Well, get over it.
Wait, do you have to craft every item?
Not every single items. There are some gear that drops as, you know, ready-made items, but there are a couple of items that you need to craft.
I see. But I'm guessing that that one we're crafting right now is one of them.
Right now we're not crafting anything. We are just buying materials for this guy.
Ah, I see.
Because because I missed the AV wings and talents, which we find pretty early in the game, I was not able to finish up his quest line. So I think I actually forgot to look, but I think I finished his quest chain completely. So we don't really do much more with him.
I see. But didn't we do this challenge earlier?
Nope, this one is new. This one, this is below Aurora Village, I think, if I remember correctly. Yeah, it is. This is below Aurora Village, and I actually forgot this was here.
Okay, so it's just the fire that are the same then, because there was this other challenge we.
Yeah, there are similar obstacles.
Yeah.
Yeah. This one. The one we saw in the last part is all about, you know, memory and being quick about it, you know, jumping through the right portal.
Yeah.
This one is also about being quick, but you also need to avoid the damage, or else your score goes down. I fucked up. I fucked up fairly quickly in this one. That's why I'm rushing. That's why I'm rushing through it, because I know I have already missed my opportunity to get 4 stars. So I'm just rushing to the end to make sure I can reset it.
Well, at least you get 3 star.
Yeah, getting 3 stars is very, very easy to get. Yeah, look how close I was.
Holy. Only 57.
And we found a wetsuit. That's gonna come in handy. Alright, this is a real one.
You have to defeat every enemy in order to move on?
Yes, I do, but you should do it anyway because you get points for killing them.
I see. Oh no!
Yeah, I think that's the only time I get hit in this one. Have to tippy-toe my way through. I would like to know, you know, lore-wise, what's up with these challenge dungeon.
Yeah.
Like, is this supposed to be some, what's it called, rite of passage or something?
I don't even know who it was meant for, because Dust seems to be the only one that would be able to survive that sort of challenge. I mean,
yeah. Or at least of the people we have met.
Yeah.
But I mean, this is a fantasy setting, so I mean, my guess is Dust is not the only quote-unquote hero in the game. So there are probably other people who could do it.
Wait, you're doing this one again?
Yeah, because there is a treasure key hidden inside.
Ah, I see.
And now here's another friend, and this is also below Aurora Village. Do you remember the large drop?
Yeah, I remember. And other duck?
Yep, there are two. This is Hyper Duck number 2.
I see.
And it's the exact same model, but his coat is a different color.
Still,
but
it still looks like Donald Duck's cousin.
Yeah, his very grumpy cousin.
Yeah.
And that's 100%.
Yay!
Of Aurora Village, anyway.
No!
Running out of options here. Still can't do Archer's Pass, so now we need to go to the Soaring Meadows and do just a couple of things before we move on to the mountain area.
Be right back, I'm just gonna hang myself.
Oh yeah, let's listen to this guy, see what words of wisdom we can get out of him this time.
That barrier couldn't take it anymore and just shattered.
Good work, Augustin. I knew I could count on you.
Are you heading up the mountain? This is a long way up, but the old road was blocked off ages ago, so you don't have much choice.
Don't worry about us. You stay here and guard these rocks.
I'll take it as a personal challenge. You and me, Dust, we're gonna save the world.
I don't want to save the world anymore.
No. I think the world deserves to be destroyed after that.
This note right here, I haven't talked much about the notes that you find. Most of the notes gives you some insight into, you know, the world, but there are a couple of notes that actually gives you hints on a couple of secrets. For example, that note right there we picked up talks about a grave with a rose. Essentially what it says is it's a letter from a guy who constantly visits this grave with a rose, and he kneels down at the grave because of reasons I don't remember, and essentially what that tells you is you're supposed to look for a grave with a rose and kneel at it. And this...
I never been here.
This is another reference to another Xbox game. Actually, all the friends that you collect are all characters from different Xbox titles.
Yeah, I think you said that in an earlier episode.
Yeah, I did. But this is another game that I have no knowledge about.
Is it another duck? What the... It's a samurai?
This guy is called the Dishwasher.
The dishwasher, like...
Yep, and the game he appeared in is called the Dishwasher Dead Samurai. I have no idea what it's about.
You mean like actual dishwasher, like that?
I mean,
dishes.
I mean, look around. Don't you see all the dishes?
Right.
And like I said, I that's just what he's called and what the game's called. I have absolutely no idea what you do in the game. I mean, if I would have to guess, I mean, it's probably a beat 'em up. Or, you know, a hack and slash game. If I would have to guess. Actually, I can look that up. What genre? Yeah, it's a beat 'em up.
I see.
But I haven't played it. There is a second character from the Dishwasher Dead Samurai that we can find, which I guess is his girlfriend, or the female protagonist.
Oh, so the dishwasher is not the protagonist?
Yeah, yes he is. He's the protagonist. Here we go. This is around. This is somewhere in the center of the area. The letter we found before about the grave with the rose. If you pay attention in this area, we find a grave with a rose, and in the letter it speaks of a guy who kneels at the grave. And if you push down,
oh,
you get to a secret area. Do you see in the background?
yeah, I see the dishes in the background.
Yeah.
Okay, so a chainsaw?
Yep, and her name is Juki. And that's 100% of the Soaring Meadow. Okay, we have two more areas, but I still can't do Archer's Pass just yet, so our only option right now is Blackmore Mountains.
Why can't you do that one?
Archer's Pass?
Yeah.
It's because we need an item from this area to complete a quest that will give us another item that we need to unlock one secret in Hunter's Pass.
I see. Okay.
You haven't found this either?
No.
Okay. This is another another what's it called? Another area to get another friend.
I see. Oh, so confusing.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I don't like this puzzle.
Holy shit.
It's actually time wasting as hell. I mean, in some respect, it's pretty cool, but it's not too bad when you try to, you know, get to the end. But unfortunately, you have to backtrack, and getting back is surprisingly hard.
I hate it already, and I'm not even the one playing.
Yeah, it's a bit annoying, but it's not too bad. I mean, by the power of trial and error, you will prevail. Because right now I'm just running around and just. Oh, there's the chest. Like I have absolutely no idea how you're supposed to go through this effectively. I'm just running around.
I see.
Ah, there we go. Fucking finally. And this one... Do you
so
recognize?
cute.
Do you recognize him?
Nope.
That's Gomez from the game Thess.
Okay, well, I never played it.
It's a puzzle platformer kind of game.
Okay.
A good game, but the developer is probably one of the shittiest people alive.
Okay.
I'm gonna guess you haven't heard about the Fez controversy.
No, I haven't.
The developer, or the main developer of Fez, he's called Fish. I don't know what his full name is. Essentially what he did was he made Fez, he got a lot of recognition and stuff, but then he got into a fight with someone in Twitter, on Twitter. And then later on, some journalist criticized him on a podcast or something like that. And apparently that was a big no-no for Fish, because he got so fucking pissed off. He got so pissed off that he actually cancelled Fez 2, took all of the money from his company and just left without telling his company or his team.
What? That seems a very stupid decision to do.
Kind of a bit of an asshole thing, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the guy is a huge asshole.
And I guess it went through Kickstarter then?
I don't remember. But before we go on with that, the thing we found before in the cave was this little ice box. So now with this ice box we will be able to get some snow to Bobo.
I'll be sure to give
Bobo.
if we ever find ourselves back in Mudpot.
But anyway, it's really too bad. Alright, do you remember the red orb that we found?
Yeah.
It has the same symbol on the orb as that wall over there. And if you kneel in front of it, this whirlwind will pick you up and teleport you here.
I see.
Well,
many
that made
secrets.
absolutely no sense.
Every moment has a purpose, Fidget. You just have to dig deeper.
If you don't know what that's a reference to, it's a reference to Castlevania 2 Simon's Quest. In Simon's Quest, you pick up a red orb, and you're supposed to take the orb to this one place in the game where it looks like a dead end, but you're supposed to kneel down next to this wall, and a whirlwind will pick you up and transport you to this other area. And it's one of those. It's a very famous gaming moment, as one of those, like, how the fuck are you supposed to figure this out on your own without an instruction manual?
Yeah.
At least in this game, it makes more sense, because the orb has this hourglass symbol on it, and if you find this wall with the symbol, I mean, at least in this game, the wall is marked, so logically that means, you know that something is here. Plus, don't quote me on this, but I also think there is a note that you can find that speaks about the orb and the wall. So it's not as bad as in Castlevania, thank God. But what was I gonna say? Yeah, it really is too bad that Fish. I think that was his name anyway. It's really too bad that the Fez developer decided to go all rage mode on everyone and essentially screw over his team and his company like that, because Fez was a really impressive game, all things considered.
Wait, was it that game that was a 2D platform that also somehow managed to be a 3D platform?
Yeah, you switched angles.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, then
Yeah.
then I know what game it is at least.
Yeah. So, and like I said, it was a good game, but it's been tarnished a little bit, if I'm being perfectly honest.
I see. Anyway,
But that's yep.
That's all we have for this episode. See you guys in the next one.
Bye bye.